Anastasia, $5. Jay, I was watching the debate with Tim Gordon. At one point he said, at one point he asked you, if in the Orthodox framework, you could worship an energy of God without worshiping his essence. I didn't catch your answer. So it's a silly question because it's assuming that these things are distinct parts. God doesn't have parts. God is fully present in every one of his attributes. So if I'm worshiping God, I am worshiping all of his attributes by necessity. There is no conception of, I worship the mercy of God. And that's ironic because that's exactly what happens in the Roman Catholic position. They have mercy, divine mercy Sunday, where you're focusing on what's her face's, mystical visions of Jesus's heart, or with the Sacred Heart type stuff. So they actually worship the parts. It's the Orthodox Church that worships the entire whole Godhead. And the whole thing about the essence energy distinction is that the essence energy distinction itself presupposes divine simplicity. This is what people don't understand. The energies all come from and proceed from a single divine essence because there is one energy. The energies are also many, but they're also one. And so there's a perfect unity and multiplicity within God. Basil says the energies of God are infinite. Infinite is many. But he says there's also one energy, right? John Damascus says the same thing in book 1. So God is one and many, and that undermines and that gets rid of the dialectical thinking of Roman Catholicism that you're either worshiping the divine essence or you're worshiping these many supposed parts or energies. No, it's just like, think about me. This is the Cappadocian analogy that they make. I am fully present in every action that I'm doing. If I'm riding a bike, I am fully present in that. If I build a house, I am fully present in the action or the energy of building a house. I'm not isomorphically identical to the action of building a house. I am more than that. I am a person, Jay. I engage in the action of the operation of building a house. But I, as the person or subject, Jay, am more than building a house. But I am fully present in the action of building a house. So that'd be like saying, do you acknowledge Jay, or do you acknowledge Jay as the building of a house? It's a false dilemma based on the dialectical thinking of Rome. John, were you going to say something? Nick, did you want to go? John, go ahead. We'll go John and then Nick.
Kowalska.
Say it again.
I was saying it was Faustina Kowalska.
Yeah. Excuse me. I always get the histrionic women mixed up. Nick, did you want to say anything about Roman Catholic energies?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think that the thing is, you can't worship something without worshiping the thing it also subsists in. That would just be to separate the two. I mean, to say that would be to say that there's like some sort of different existences within God. Like the point you made about there being one energy and many at the same time, right? Because they're going to be united, but they're going to be distinct in terms of multiple things, like the effect they give even. And so I don't think there's any issue with saying that, you worship the energies, you're worshiping God. And we wouldn't even have to use the term whole, right? Because whole is going to entail there's some sort of parts, right? So we can just say that we worship him entirely, worship him in his trueness, right? I mean, there's no part whole relation there to actually distinguish them anyways.
Also, you could turn this argument on the Roman Catholic, because if focusing on, say, worshiping one aspect or one trait or property, whatever term you want to use, if that necessitates parts in God, or that you don't worship the whole God, you could ask that same question of the Roman Catholic when it comes to the Trinity. So when you are honoring the Son, are you therefore not honoring the Spirit or the Father? I mean, it's just a silly question, but